What is happening, everybody? I am the Architect, and today I am bringing you my manga haul for the month of February of 2021. But before we jump into that, I do have to talk about a couple of things. One, why I haven't been uploading for the past couple of weeks. Simply put, I've just been working a ton of hours at my real life job and just really haven't had the time or the energy to record and edit and upload a ton recently. So I apologize for that. I do plan on kind of trying to get back into a regular schedule soon. You know, it's just been a hectic couple of weeks, so just bear with me with that. I hope to get back onto a relatively set schedule pretty soon, hopefully. Secondly, I still want to do something special to celebrate reaching 500 subscribers. You know, I want to do a giveaway. I'm kind of working on something behind the scenes to try to get like a cool thing set up for you guys. Just stay tuned. I can't really talk about it right now. I'm in the process of doing something, so just stay tuned for updates, and you know, I'll get around to that pretty soon. What I can tell you is I am planning to do a Q&A video in the near future. I think it'd be kind of fun to interact with you guys on that type of way. So if you have any questions for me, go ahead and drop those in the comments of this video. It could be anime or manga related. It could be about other hobbies. It could be a real life question, quote unquote. Just go ahead and drop them on this video. I will go through them. I'll pick out my favorites, and I'll answer them straight, like in a video for you guys. So if you have just anything you want to know about me, go ahead and drop them down there, and I can't wait to read them. So go crazy. And as always, if you're new to this channel and you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, hit that like button, about the subscribe button, hit that bell to get notified whenever I post anything new, and check out the links in the description that include my social media and my Right Stuff affiliate link if you want to. But right now, let's get into what you guys came here for, and that is to see what manga I got for the month of February. And as usual in my hauls, I like to start off by talking about stuff that I already covered in a previous video, and in this month, in this case, it's Battle Royale, volumes 1 through 4. As I mentioned in my unboxing video for these, I got these, well, kind of in separate orders. I got this one from an actual like comic seller on eBay, and this one from just a user trying to unload some used copies of Battle Royale. And so you can tell that the quality between the two are quite a bit different. This one is shrink wrapped and in pretty decent condition. These, you can tell, have been around a while with the yellowing and a couple of marks on the pages, which, you know, honestly, it doesn't really get me too upset, or actually upset at all, really. I'm just happy to have these. These are incredibly out of print, as I mentioned in the unboxing video. My first series from Tokyo Pop, which don't really publish a whole lot of stuff anymore, at least that I'm not aware of. If that's changed, go ahead and tell me in the comments section and correct me. But I don't know, this just seems like a really interesting series. I've seen the movie that was based off of the novel that this is based off of. It's kind of an interesting thing. So I kind of know what to expect going into it. I know it's going to be sort of a violent, gory, action thriller type of story about a bunch of high school kids who are forced to battle to the death on this school that's like on an island or something like that. The movie was crazy, and I'm looking forward to breaking into these at some point. And it's cool to have some out-of-print stuff in your collection, and the spines are pretty cool. I always thought these looked kind of cool when I saw them in other manga collections and such. So it's a cool addition to my collection, and I will read it and probably let you guys know what I think of it. I might do a first impression or something on this in the future. I haven't done one of those in a while, so it'd be a nice little series to talk about. So we'll put that aside, and yeah, that's a good start. Next up here are a couple of ongoing series that I continue to collect every month or every time they come out. Starting with Volume 8 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, I've already read this. I didn't really do a reading log video this month. I kind of skipped over that since it's been so long since I uploaded. I just wanted to get to the manga haul. So I will say that I have read this already, and Jujutsu Kaisen just continues to get better and better as the story progresses. I know that there are more chapters on the Shonen Jump app I haven't read. I've only read up to the physical volumes, but even still, the action is ridiculous. The story is getting crazier. They're collecting more of the Sukuna fingers, and the villains are unique. Everybody's powers are just so crazy. It's a great shonen. It really is just taking all the best tropes or all the best concepts that you see in shonen manga and just doing it better than just about anybody else. So I have to say that it has lived up to the hype that it's been given So I'm enjoying it very much so. And the anime, Mappa is knocking it out of the park. I gotta say, it won. I believe Jujutsu Kaisen won Anime of the Year at Crunchyroll Awards, which you can take that as whether that's important or not. But I can see why, though, because the anime's been great. Mappa's been doing great. Some people say that the reason that the Attack on Titan animation doesn't look great is that a lot of the budget is going towards this. It could be the reason why, although Attack on Titan final season is still pretty badass as well. So really, Mappa is just on another level right now. But enough about that. The manga is wonderful. If you haven't read Jujutsu Kaisen yet, I strongly suggest at least checking it out online before you buy it. It is just a top-notch shonen, and I'm loving it, every bit of it. So go ahead and check that out if you like that sort of thing. Next up is Komi Can't Communicate, Volume 11. I believe this is caught up with the physical releases here in the States. To be honest, I'm not caught up entirely with the story. I think I'm still back in Volume 5. One of these days, I'm just going to have to binge read the rest of the series to catch up, because this continues to be one of the most adorable series that I've seen. I mean, this is a cool little cover with like a cookout or a camping scenario right here. I've heard that people really do like the direction that this story has been going in recently, so I am kind of looking forward. I might just spend the rest of the night just reading Komi, honestly. I'm in that kind of mood, because this is just like a good pick-me-up series if you want to just enjoy. Not a whole lot of drama, not a whole lot of action or anything like that. Just some quirky comedy and slice of life. It's just a cool little series, so I still love me some Komi. So that's going right over there. I like it. Next up is a series that I've been itching to start collecting for a while, and that is To Your Eternity by Yoshitoki Oima. I have the first 3 volumes of this one. Now, if you watched my top 5 manga I want to collect in 2021 video, you'll see that To Your Eternity was one of the top 5. Mainly because the mangaka is the same one that wrote A Silent Voice, which was on my top 5 manga that I read in 2020 video as well. It is a fantastic series. In fact, I have the entire box set kind of separate from my shelf on top of my manga shelf, if that shows how in high regard I hold that series. This is her longer form series. I don't know how many volumes there are of this so far. I think it's still ongoing, if I'm not mistaken. But and I don't know a whole lot about this, only that I've heard that it's just really, really good. Maybe as good as A Silent Voice, maybe better. I just want to check it out to see, because I really want to see more of Oima's work after A Silent Voice, because that story just hit me in a different way than just about anything I read. So I'm really interested to see what else that she's able to do. Let's go ahead and check out these covers while we're looking at it. Very, very gorgeous, very pretty artwork. This one's kind of a cute cover, very, very cool. I like the aesthetic sort of that's going on here. It's kind of like a time period piece here from what I can tell. Definitely going to be an interesting read. I haven't gotten into it yet, but I definitely plan on doing that this month. So, fantastic. Now, these next few volumes, I was super stoked to get in, because this is a series that has just gripped me from the very beginning, and that is Happiness by Shoujo Oshimi, volumes 5 through 10. This completes the series. It's only a 10-volume series, so it's relatively short compared to a lot of them. But man, there's been so much packed into this already. I'm trying to remember. I think I've read past volume 5 so far, so I think I'm about halfway through. I might have read volume 6. I think I did start volume 6. I can't even remember. I'm going to have to reread some of these to remember, but this series has absolutely just captured me. I think I mentioned on Instagram, if you follow me on there, if not, link in the description, that it is very possible that Shoujo Oshimi is going to become my favorite mangaka by the end of this, because this story has been just I can't even really describe it. But let's just go ahead and check out the covers, because these have some amazing covers. I mean, man, I showed you some of them before, like the first 4 volumes that had some crazy ones. These are just so aesthetically pleasing. Some of these are just like pencil drawings, like this one right here. It's very, very like simple, well, I wouldn't call it simple. The artwork is fantastic, but not a whole lot of color, just like a full-on just pencil drawing. It's very nice. This one's very, oh boy, abstract, I guess you could say. And then finally the volume 10. Oh man, it's just the artwork in this is fantastic. The story is ridiculously crazy. I can see why people compare it to Tokyo Ghoul. It has that sort of feel in the beginning, but boy does it take off in a certain way. And I think at some point there was a time jump, and I'm right around that point in the series. I'm probably going to do a full review on this when it's done, or when I'm done with it, because I have so much I want to talk about, and I don't want to talk about it in a manga haul. So just know that Happiness is so far a wonderful series, an amazing story with some of the best artwork I've seen in a manga. So I have very, very high praise there. Check it out if you're interested. It's fantastic. Now, next up is another series that I was pretty happy to get in recently. I'm still missing one volume of this before I can really, really jump into it. But, this is going to be kind of hard to get up here because there's a lot of them. Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. Hold on.
2 hours later.
All right, here we go. So now, as you can see, these are volumes of Monster. Volumes 3 and 4, and then 6 through 9. I am still missing volume 2. As I mentioned before, I ordered these way back in, I think, December during the holiday sale. They've been back ordered for the longest time, and I'm still waiting on volume 2. I want to have the entire series before I jump into it, because I've been told that there are just little simple details that are very easy to forget that come up later in the series. So this is really a series that you need to read from start to finish without many breaks in between. So because of that, I am waiting until I have all of them before I start reading it. Granted, I have read volume 1 a while back, but I'm going to reread that along with the rest once I get them. Anyway, let's go ahead and check these out, because these have this has probably one of the coolest cover concept that I've ever seen in a manga, and I'll try to demonstrate that here, but we'll go through each one first. There's volume 3. The backs don't have much to show for. 4, 6, 7, volume 8, and volume 9. Now, this is the reason why I say it has an awesome cover concept, because as you can see, as these volumes get put together, they fit together and form like a big wall of photographs. If you have all 9 volumes and you have them laid out on the ground, 1 through 9, it just makes just a whole big collage of this kind of thing. So it's just super cool. It's just super cool to me. So I really can't wait to have the whole series. Mainly because I really want to jump into this, because from everything I've heard, Naoki Urasawa is just god tier when it comes to manga. And I've heard that this has been in a lot of people's top 5 greatest manga of all time. Some people think it's the greatest manga of all time. I'm gonna find that out firsthand myself once I get volume 2 in. I have no idea when that's gonna happen, but hopefully soon, because man, do I want to jump into that. Now, next up we have 2 volumes of Yona of the Dawn, volumes 2 and 3. So I wanted to jump into some shoujo manga this year, just to kind of give it a try, and I've heard Yona of the Dawn is a really great place to start. I've heard it's a good romance story with some political drama and just a good all-around story, so I wanted to kind of hop into that. We'll take a look at the covers here. Covers are very nice. And I'm sure you're wondering, like, where's volume 1? Well, apparently volume 1 is hard to find, and I did order volume 1, but to be honest, it was from sort of a sketchy seller on Amazon. I ordered it back in February, already kind of concerned with the fact that I was not given a tracking number for it, even though it's apparently shipped. I still haven't received it. It is, as I'm recording this, March 8th, and so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to contact the seller to see what's going on. And you know, if things don't go right, that could be a whole nother video, whole different kind of video right there, man. But you know what? I'm going to just chill out. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe things got held up. I don't know. It just kind of I don't know. I'm getting a weird vibe about it. But I will keep you guys updated about it. Hopefully it comes in, because I think I already paid for it. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. But I am interested in trying to get Yona of the Dawn. I'm just a little bit on edge about that first volume, you know. Now, next up are a couple of volumes that technically came in March, but they shipped in February, so I'm gonna count them for the February manga haul. One of them being Soul Eater: The Perfect Edition, Volume 3. I keep, I've been collecting these every time that they come out. I feel like they're really, really good quality, especially the page quality. And as I mentioned when I got the last volume of these, this is kind of special to me because my first video back on this channel when I started making manga videos was an unboxing video of the first volume of this. So every time I get one of these in, I'm reminded of where I kind of started off with this channel and where I am now. So it's kind of a cool little sentimental thing for me. And I do still enjoy Soul Eater. I haven't watched it in a long time. I've only read the first volume of one of these, but I will break into these sooner rather than later. I know a lot of you nowadays know Okubo from his new work Fire Force, which I've heard mixed things about it. I haven't gotten into the anime. I haven't read the manga for it. I might give it a shot one of these days. I've heard some people like it, some people hate it. It is what it is. But I will be collecting these Soul Eater editions as they come out. I don't know how many of these they're gonna be. Also, it's interesting that it's from Square Enix. Before I got these, I didn't even realize Square Enix published manga, so it's kind of interesting. But yeah, these are pretty good quality, and I'm gonna try to get these when they come out every time. So that's pretty cool. And another volume that technically came in March, but I'm gonna include it because these are just super cool. This is Blade of the Immortal Deluxe Edition Volume 2. I still haven't broken into Blade of the Immortal. I kind of wanted to get a couple of these so I could just read a bunch of them at all at once. But these deluxe editions are really, really sick. Dark Horse has been starting to release these deluxe editions for a couple of their series like Berserk and Hellsing. I think they released Hellsing. I'm almost certain. But they like to do these hardcover editions, and Blade of the Immortal is the next one. It's another series that a lot of people consider to be one of the best ever, and I will be checking it out myself. I'm actually really excited to break into this. And man, the quality is so cool. Again, it gives you they give you a book, like a bookmark, like ribbon thing to keep your place, which I just don't see in a manga most of the time. So that's really, really cool. Dark Horse is really coming through with these. I just wish they would maybe release some of these for Gantz. That'd be kind of cool, Although I do want to kind of like challenge myself to see if I can get all the singles. My wallet's not gonna like that though. And my final volume is actually not a manga. It is my first light novel, and I'm kind of excited for this. This is volume 1 of Spice and Wolf. Now, I don't know a whole lot about this aside from a little bit of the anime series that I watched from kind of back in the day. And I don't remember much of it except for this like fox girl on the cover. I don't even really remember her name. It's been a while. But, I was racking my brain because I wanted to try to get into a light novel series, and I wanted to get into one that I felt like I would like, one that was a good quality, that had people behind it and saying that it was really, really good. And again, I have a connection with it a little bit because I know a little bit about Spice and Wolf, so I feel like this is a good way to start. Now, I haven't read an actual book in quite some time, so this will be interesting jumping into this nice little change of pace really from your typical manga. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into this and see what I think about it, and see if there's if I want to continue this series or want to jump into another series. What do you guys think? Those of you who read light novels, what's a good, really, really good light novel series in your opinion? I would love to hear that in the comment section below, because I kind of do want to get into some light novels. I think that's a cool thing to do. So just let me know. Wow, this is gonna be interesting. So yeah, Spice and Wolf, I think it's a good start. So there you have it, guys. There is my haul for the month of February. I'd love to hear what you guys think, what you guys have been reading and collecting for yourselves. So go ahead and drop all that in the comment section below. If you watched this all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and drop me a like. If you didn't, drop me a dislike, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. But until next time, I am the Architect, and I'll see you in the next video.